So what can you do with all those lovely fresh strawberries you collect from your allotment or garden? I've collected loads over the last few weeks and I've made jams and other things, but today I'm going to show you an absolutely delicious recipe of how to make a strawberry and coconut crumble pudding that you can store away and freeze to use later in the year. So if you like the video, don't forget to give it the thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe to the channel for future videos on how to sow and grow fruit and veg and a few recipe ideas, then don't forget to press the subscribe button. For today's recipe, I'm going to make the strawberry and coconut crumble in one of these foil takeaway dishes here. They're reasonably cheap nowadays. You can get packs of 10 or 20 or 50 or even 100 depending on how many you want. But the beauty of doing your crumbles in these is that you can freeze them, and when you take them out the freezer you just cook them in the container. So we'll make the crumble and then we'll put it in the freezer. You'll see as well as we do the recipe that the crumble is not cooked before it goes in the freezer. It's cooked after it comes out the freezer. So in order to make strawberry and coconut crumble, you need 5 simple ingredients. Obviously strawberries. These are fresh strawberries that are picked from my allotment. If you are going to use your own strawberries from your allotment or your garden, make sure they're thoroughly washed. These are being washed 3 times, and all I need to do now is remove the husks and prepare them, which I'll show you in a moment. I've got 200 grams of plain flour. You can use all-purpose or self-raising flour if you want. Either or work. There's no specific requirement for one or the other, whatever you've got available. I've got 100 grams of softened butter. If you are going to use slab butter, make sure you leave it out for an hour before you plan to bake the pudding, just so that it softens a little. And if you want to do a vegan version of this pudding, just replace this with a plant-based butter. That works equally as well and tastes just as nice as well. And then we have a combined 100 grams of demerara sugar and desiccated coconut. So I've gone for 70 grams of demerara sugar and 30 grams of desiccated coconut. And you can adjust those proportions depending upon how much coconut you want in your mix. So strawberries are really easy to prepare. So once they've been thoroughly washed, all you need to do is cut the husk off, and then you can halve the strawberries and put them into the tray, or if they're a certain size you can just leave them in. All we'll do now is fill this tray up with strawberries to about halfway full. And the beauty of strawberries is because they're naturally sweet, there's no need to put sugar in them. In fact, I'd advise you not to put any sugar into the strawberries because it has the effect of drawing the moisture out of the strawberries and it can be a little mushy. Now, to make the crumble mix, what we'll do is we'll combine the ingredients that we looked at the beginning of the video. So we'll start off by putting our flour into the bowl, and remember I've used 200 grams of plain flour here. If you've got kids, they will love this. You could use a food processor to do this and pulse it, but it's much better to do it the way I'm doing. It's much more fun, particularly for kids. You need to wash your hands thoroughly. I've just washed my hands again for the 3rd time, and then what we're going to do is we're going to put the butter into the flour. This is softened, which is actually okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to literally with your fingers and your forefinger and your thumb pinch the butter and the flour together. And you'll see what will eventually happen. It'll eventually start to go into what's like a breadcrumb type of consistency. You can see that just starting to work its way through now. That's good. Now it is a crumble mix, so the idea of the crumble is that you want it to be of a consistency that if you were to take some into your hand, it would actually stay together, but would then break up quite easily. That's ideal. Because we've got to put our other dry mix into here. Then when we've got it to this level here, we will add our demerara sugar and our desiccated coconut into the mix, and literally just toss it all together. And there we have a simple, perfect crumble mix. You saw how easy I put that all together, and that will stick together and crumble. That's why it's called crumble. And all we'll do now, we're going to layer that on top of the strawberries. All we'll do now is take a handful of the crumble mix and lay it on top of the strawberries. I gently, not with too much force, just compact it down just so that the crumble goes and mixes in between the strawberries, and then just put a light covering over the top. I am going to be making other crumbles later, which so the other crumble is the other crumble mix is for that. And then to finish off, just take just a sprinkling of caster sugar over the top, and that's the crumble finished. So if I wanted to freeze this, I would label the top, put the lid on without cooking it in the oven, squeeze the lid over it, and then that will go in the freezer exactly as it is, so I wouldn't cook it at all. And then when I want to use it, take it out of the freezer and then cook it. Now I'm going to cook this straight away just to show what it looks like when it's finished. So to cook this, it's 180 degrees centigrade, which is about 350 degrees Fahrenheit, for 25 minutes. So we'll put that in the oven and we'll have a look at it when it's finished. So the crumble's been in the oven for 25 minutes and I've just taken it out, and as you can see, it looks golden brown on top. It looks absolutely delicious. You can see that the strawberry has clearly cooked underneath, which is why you didn't want to put too much sugar in, because you don't want to make it too sludgy. So let's just have a look at it here. Take a bit out, put it in our bowl, and underneath you can see the strawberries look perfect, and that crunch mix, that crumble mix with the coconut, you can actually smell the coconut in it, and I've still got whole strawberries in the tray. That can then be served with fresh cream, with custard, or maybe even some of the raspberry ripple ice cream that I'm just about to make. But a really delicious recipe and very easy to make. Such a fantastic recipe and really tasty, and as you can see, really easy to make. I'd love to know your opinions on what you think of it when you've made it, so pop it in the comments below. So if you do like the video, then don't forget to give it the thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe to the channel for future videos on how to sow and grow fruit and veg and a few recipe ideas, then please press the subscribe button, and I'll see you all in the next video.